Hello and welcome to Candlelight. mm. Christmas soon. Oh, I told Paris I'm gay. Wowee. Yeah, I tried to. I, well, Paris doesn't really like me, and is it good to waste time over people who hate? Too much hate in the world. In fact, that's why I think the world is in such a terrible state of affairs. So much hate. I mean, I heard one person today saying other people should go and play on the M25. I've heard that said from other people. I think Paris was in love with you, but you broke her heart. Let's not start misgendering. Do you know how much fucking trouble we people get into? Good God. No, you are terrible, you are. You are terrible. God, you've no idea. Do you know, I'm actually in a position in which other people will complain on behalf of other people. So the primary person doesn't even have to be offended. A third party can be offended. And that third party will then go on and make reports to the police, really, and say, listen, I'm making a complaint because I'm offended on behalf of somebody else. Paris is the oddest creature I've ever laid my eyes on. That's not very nice, Frank. I mean, I personally think, well, actually, look, that's your opinion, Frank. I couldn't possibly say whether I agree with that or not. I mean, I do. Don't get me wrong. But I have to tread so carefully, especially with these transgender laws. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there is a law in the statute books that pretty much says, word for word, it's against the law to say anything bad about transgender people. I can't really read that because it's going too fast. But essentially, I think it's against the law to say anything nasty about transgender people. So you have to say nice things about them. You just have to. Because otherwise you'd be breaking the law. And you don't want to break the law in police state Britain, do you? We've all seen what's happening when you break the law in police state Britain. You get sent to prison. I mean, we're not living in Syria, of course. We're living in the UK. But if you break the law in the UK, you can bet your bottom dollar that you will go to prison. Dead cert. Paris. Oh, what's that say? What's that say? Paris told me she isn't a woman. Hey, look, do we have to get into all that kind of subject? Because you do know you dream about the last thing you think about. Hey, listen, crikey. I mean, I've been so traumatized by people being offended by what I say. I just don't want to offend anyone, you know, because when I offend people, I Sussex police bash my door down and say, "Oi, you cunt! You've been offending people." I mean, it's okay. It's perfectly okay for other people to offend me. That's perfectly fine. Frank, that looks like Quilly. I can't really. I haven't got my glasses on anyway. Oh. Anyway, I'll let you chat amongst yourselves, okay? I'm going to go to sleep, if you don't mind. I'll let you chat amongst yourselves. Sweet dreams, everyone. Oh yeah, I do have to warn you that I sleep talk, and the spiritual realm channels through me. So if you do hear anything, I think you should pay special warning to it, okay? But anyway, I'm going to go to sleep, everyone. Talk amongst yourselves. I see you shaking that ass, shaking that ass. Yeah, pretty much. Basically, anyone can type anything they want on the chat and I won't see it. Yeah, that's true. Especially when I've turned my way. Sounds dangerous. Yeah. So I should just put the disclaimer out that I'm not responsible for anything that's written in the chat. You know what I mean? I've got, especially when I've got my back turned. It's only because I'm looking at the screen at the moment. I do like a bit of candlelight at night, though. It's quite relaxing. So I'm seeing my daughter tomorrow, which should be nice. I'll take her out for some winter drinks, Christmas drinks. I don't know. I may see her boyfriend. I don't know whether her boyfriend's coming out as well. Lovely lad. Won't tell you his name for security reasons. But I often say, but you know when your daughter first starts dating. I don't know about how other dads feel about this, but I'm so glad that my daughter is dating a bass player from a heavy metal band. You know what I mean? Because you wouldn't want your daughter to date anybody else other than a bassist from a heavy metal band. You know what I mean? Oh, and he's a bassist in one of those like real satanic heavy metal bands. You know what I mean? We can't understand the lyrics at all. They're like, like that really dark, satanic type, full-on heavy metal, man. But I'm so chuffed, I'm so happy. I'm so happy that she's dating a bassist from a heavy metal rock band. Yeah, man. You know what kids are like, hey? But he's a lovely guy. He's a history buff, don't you know? Does he wear eyeliner and have, yes, piercings? Yeah, he does. He's like the full on, you know what I mean? He's like long hair, piercing, black eyeliner, fucking bangles, tangles, tatties, like the whole fucking deal, mate. He's just like something out of hell, basically. But he's a lovely guy. He's a fun guy, as I like to call him. Oh yeah, skinny jeans. You got it, mate. And kind of like chains hanging around and Dr. Martens. Man, he's like the real deal. You know what I mean? But I think, yeah. So they've both gone off to uni together, which is nice. You know what I mean? But I'm so happy that my daughter's going out with a bassist in a satanic heavy metal band. It just kind of like just puts me at ease. You know what I mean? I know my daughter's being looked after. Lovely guy. He's a bit of a history buff, so we both share that history. Yeah, yeah, it's good. It's good. What's he studying? He's studying history. He's studying history and I think geography, to be fair, Better the devil you know, so they say, yes. Yeah. You know. So that's lovely, that is. I don't know whether I'll see him tomorrow. I think he may be busy. His dad's a psychiatrist. His dad is a psychiatrist and his mother is a midwife. Hello, Lenny. You're up late, bud. This is the candlelight. I pretty much fall asleep, Lenny. What's happening? I fell asleep earlier. Well, you know, it happens to all of us. It happens to all of us, Lenny. I'll be falling asleep soon. But look, don't let that bother you. If I fall asleep, just carry on chatting. Because, you know, going live just gives you the opportunity. Foxes like eggs. Does convid know? I don't know. It just gives you the opportunity to have a chat amongst yourselves, you know what I mean? So look, I'm going to turn around and just go to sleep, okay? Well, I'll just leave you to it, yeah? Sweet dreams, everyone. Like I said, I may demons channel through me. What was that? Did you hear something there? I heard something. I think someone's in the house. I really do think someone's in the house. I heard a door open downstairs. It's okay because I've got lots of ghosts in this house. Demonic There's loads of demonic entities in my house. You know, it's like a central plaza of spiritual entities, and so I'm totally at ease with the house being packed out by spiritual entities. I mean, look, I don't want to alarm you, okay, but I've got used to it. But I've literally got two other spirits in bed with me at the moment. Gorgeous pair. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. Cindy and Mindy. Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous women. Um, you know, they sleep with me every night. And, you know, let's not just get, but we're all adults. Cindy and Mindy, they spiritually make love to me every night. It's fantastic. I mean, it's just like the real thing, but you don't see anything. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean that's why I'm always sexually fulfilled, because while I'm away at my magical imaginary girlfriends, I get physically sexually fulfilled, and while I'm at home, I get spiritually sexually fulfilled, which just means I'm sexually fulfilled both spiritually and physically. But Cindy and Mandy, I mean, they're here now. Sadly, you won't be able to hear them or see them. I've never seen them, but they tell me that they are drop dead gorgeous, and that I'm very lucky to have their favour, so to speak. But yeah, Cindy and Mandy, they sleep with me every night. I've got a few pervert ghosts who just like to watch, but at the moment in the corner, there's two people watching. In the other corner, there's another person. So at the moment in this room, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus Mindy and Sandy. Or sorry, Mindy and Mandy. Oh, Sandy's here. Sandy often comes in just to. So we've got we've got about 9 people in the room at the moment. So it's absolutely packed. Oh no, there's more coming in because they've realised I'm live. So that's interesting. I'm sorry I'm missing the chat. Let me just see what's been said. That's correct, Lenny. We can say anything, can't we, son? Yes, of course you can. Yeah, magical imaginary girlfriends, man. I've been dating my magical imaginary girlfriend for the last 8 years now, and it's oh, I hope you didn't hear me say that. Mandy, Cindy, and the other one, Sarah. They love me farting. Yeah, they love it. It reminds them of their physical life. In fact, that's what the spirits tell me they miss the most. Smelling a good fart. Yeah, but Frank, I've been dating my magical imaginary girlfriend for the last 8 years now. In fact, funny enough, I do think Justin has met her. Yeah, I love my magical imaginary girlfriend. She's well, I'm very lucky, Frank. Put it that way. I've always been lucky in the big things in life, Frank. You know, I mean, yeah, okay, I get parking tickets, I get arrested at Christmas, I get all my stuff taken. But the important things, like having kids, wonderful kids, being able to communicate with spirits, and having a magical imaginary girlfriend who, in my opinion, I don't know how everybody else feels, but bearing in mind I'm the one who gets to see her naked. She is absolutely tip top gorgeous. Man, I cannot even begin to tell you the satisfaction I get with with the physicality. You know what I mean? The physicality, the making love with my magical imaginary girlfriend. I'm a lucky man, Frank. With me, I'm 50 plus. I'm overweight, hairy. I'm not in my best condition. You know, come on. But still, I've got the most beautiful, magical, imaginary girlfriend anyone could ever wish for. And then, of course, I've got these beautiful ghosts who share my bed every night. And they love making love to me. Yeah, they love it. Oh, I have threesomes every night, I do. But yeah, it's a bit off-putting when you've got a bunch of other pervert ghosts watching. But what can you do? It's not as if I can get rid of them, you know what I mean? I just got to like grin and bear it, man, and just. But yeah, I've accepted it. I've accepted it. They're making a right noise. They're making a right racket tonight. They are. It sounds like something. There's a party going on downstairs. Look, can you hear that again? Honestly, it's just all round me. It's as if someone is standing outside my bedroom door right now, about to open up and come in. Oh, it's funny. It's a funny old house. You could say it's the most haunted house on the road. Oh, God, here it goes. They're everywhere tonight. It's a packed house. I think it's because I'm live that it's so busy. Oh, Matt, you're a dead ringer for Barry from EastEnders. Ever heard that one? Do you think? Yeah, I've heard that one. Fucking hell. Of course I've heard that one, Lenny. Yeah, I am. I like to think I'm a bit more handsome than Barry from EastEnders. But you know, Barry, a fatty like me, he had Janine, didn't he? And Janine's gorgeous, mate. Janine is gorgeous. I wouldn't mind a bit of Janine, to be fair. To be fair, she won Strictly Come Dancing on Christmas special once, didn't she? Oh, yeah, man. Us fatties, man. We get the birds. We do. Because it's not about the fat. It's about the confidence. If you're confident around the women, right, they don't see the big fat belly. They don't mind it at all, mate. Never let a big fat belly get in the way of a gorgeous lady. Yeah. But anyway, carry on talking amongst yourselves, peeps. So I've got to order some vapes for my niece tomorrow. She doesn't get paid until a certain date. She's got no money. And so she wants me to order some vapes to her place. And then she's going to pay me the money back. Bloody palaver, if you ask me. Well, what can you do? You know, what can you do? But someone asks you for a favour, what, you're supposed to say no? I mean, I only say no to people asking me for a favour when I genuinely cannot do it. You know what I mean? But if you can do something for someone, I say go ahead and do it. Was she behaving like Janine, being sinister and up to no good? Krista Berg had Lady in Red. He made a fortune from that song. Oh man, Lenny, I was talking about this the other night. That's the business to be in, isn't it? It's royalties. Oh, you know, Brian Harvey knows all about the royalties, doesn't he? Get the rules to make some tea and you're set for life. Yeah, man. Oh, I'm well enjoying using Suno AI. But of course, I don't think I own the royalties on Suno AI, do I? I reckon Suno AI owns the royalties and all that shit. What's that? Brian RV is minted. Come on. Come on, we've seen his bank account. 710 quid, mate. Is that minted? Guess how many hampers Lenny has delivered this Christmas? 120. That's a lot of hampers. And only one complaint. That's pretty good going, Lenny. Pretty good going, mate. So, do you want to hear the worst Christmas joke ever? Well, Santa Claus was in a bar getting pissed. And he was moaning. He was moaning like fuck, Santa Claus was, saying, fucking hell. It's all commercial nowadays. No one remembers, what it's meant to be about Jesus' birthday. But now all they want is toys and it's commercial. And he was moaning and fucking groaning. And he was getting progressively drunk and drunker, knocking back the whiskey. And he was moaning about the elves. And he was moaning about the reindeer. And he was moaning about the missus. Oh, he was on a right moan. And he was getting pissed and pissed. And he was at the bar. But anyway, after his second bottle of whiskey, he goes to the barmaid. Oh, look, fucking, I've got to get going. These Christmas presents ain't going to fucking deliver themselves, you know what I mean? So he knocks back his whiskey, stumbles off his bar stool, and heads for the staircase to the roof. Because obviously that's where he parked his sleigh, on the roof. So he stumbles off to the fire escape up to the roof, okay? But of course, the barmaid, it was just somebody in a Santa suit, wasn't it? Just somebody in a Santa suit getting pissed. And so she sees him go off upstairs to the roof and goes, oh, what the fuck is that idiot doing? That's not the way out, that's the way to the roof. So she runs after him, tries to catch him and say, oi, you nutter, that's the way to the roof, But anyway, she gets up to the ceiling, gets up to the roof, looks around, he's nowhere to be seen. Right, but then she looks up in the sky, and lo and behold, Santa is flying past on the sleigh with his reindeer. And she looks up and she says, Santa, you're real. And of course, Santa looks over the sleigh, sees her looking up at him. And guess what Santa does? He only goes and pukes up. He only goes and pukes up. And well, anyway, may not be the funniest joke in the world, but guess where the puke lands? Yeah, right on the barmaid's head. It's fucking gross, it was. Oh, Pinball Wizard. Have we got Pinball Wizard? We know who Pinball Wizard is, don't we, eh? We know who Pinball Wizard is. Remember when you said to me, Pinball Wizard, your daughter is polite? Honestly, that really did my head in, because I was thinking, what, have you met her in real life? Well, of course you wouldn't have had, would you? I, my lid. What is it? Anyway, but shouldn't people be asleep at this time of night? I don't think I've had such good viewing figures ever. But anyway, talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to go to sleep. I've got Cindy and Mandy. They want a piece of me. Oh, Cindy, stop it. Go on then. Go on, Mandy, if you insist. Yes, yes, I'll pull my pants down. Don't worry. Oh, don't mind us. Cindy's getting a bit frisky. Go on then, Mandy. Oh, yeah. Love it, Mandy. Love it. Listen, don't tell my magical imaginary girlfriend that I have it off with my spiritual lovers every night. Oh, Cindy. Oh, that feels lovely. Oh, go on then, Mandy. Oh, yeah. Let's just keep that between ourselves, okay? You know, my magical imaginary girlfriend, yeah, I don't think she should be jealous of it, really. I mean, I'm only shagging ghosts at the end of the day, isn't it? It's not as if it's not a physical relationship. You know what I mean? It's a spiritual relationship. But I think it's best not to tell my magical imaginary girlfriend of my spiritual affairs because, well, you just don't know how people will react, really, would you? I feel as if it's completely normal. I mean, I've been having it off with spirits since I was like a young adult. When I first realised that it's not so much I can see the spirits. I'm aware of their presence. I can feel them. You know what I mean? And they can feel me. And of course, we can communicate. I can totally have a conversation with a ghost, easy. I have conversations with spiritual entities all the time. And actually, when I'm asleep, these spiritual entities do actually channel through me. Yes, they actually channel through me. Yeah. Yeah, it's really quite amazing, really. But anyway, look, talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to go to sleep now. I won't be able to look at what's being said. So I do have to put out a disclaimer that I'm not responsible for anything being said in the chat room, okay? Only because I'm falling asleep and I'm not aware of what's being said in the chat room, you know? So I can't be held responsible for what's being said in the chat room. You get what I'm saying, yeah? You know, obviously there's a few names that are not allowed to be mentioned, blah, 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 blah. Any regular viewers know what names they are. You know, for example, Vincent van Gogh is a big no-no. Do not mention Vincent van Gogh ever. You'll be in big trouble. In fact, I am pretty sure I've inputted the word, so I don't think anyone can write Vincent van Gogh in my chat anyway. Another name, big no-no, Michelangelo. Do not, under any circumstances, say a Michelangelo. That's a big no-no. But I think I'm safe. And of course, the last name, very important, never gets mentioned. Of course, the wonderful, the brilliant Joan of Arc. It's very important no one mentions Joan of Arc. So there is one more name, Bonaparte. So let's just recap the names that must not be mentioned. ever, Bonaparte, Joan of Arc, Michelangelo, and Leonardo da Vinci. As long as those names aren't mentioned. Or was it Van Gogh with a big cock? I never can remember whether it's Leonardo da Vinci or Van Gogh with a big cock. Or was it Van Gogh with his balls hang low? I don't know. It always confuses me. But anyway, you get what I'm trying to get on about, aren't you? There are certain names that cannot be mentioned. And I just put it on trust that you don't mention Bonaparte, Joan of Arc, Michelangelo, Vincent van Gogh, or is it Van Gogh, Big Cough? I don't know. Either way, we should all really be asleep, to be fair. Oh. I'll sing you a song. This is by Bruce Springsteen. It goes something like this. I come from down in the valley where, mister, when you're young, they do up to do, like they bring you up to do, like your daddy done. I know Pinball Wizard, he's got a great voice. And I think we should hear you more often, Pinball. But do you know who's got the best voice? Brian Harvey. I really wouldn't mind seeing Brian Harvey at the Caesar Palace in Las Vegas. I think he can make it. So where was I? I've forgotten. It was Bruce Springsteen, The River. I come from down in the valley where, mister, when you're young, they bring you up to do like your daddy done. Me and Mary, we met in high school when she was only 17. We'll drive out of this valley, yeah, down to where the grass is green. We go down to the river, and into the river we dive. Oh, down to the river we drive. Then it gets a bit saucy. Then I got Mary pregnant, and man, that was all she wrote. And for my 19th birthday, I got a union card and a wedding coat. We went down to the courthouse, and the judge put it all to rest. No wedding day smiles, no walk down the aisles, no flowers, no wedding cake. That night we went down to the river, and into the river we dive. Oh, down to the river we drive. The memories come back to haunt me. They haunt me like a curse. When the dreams are life that don't come true. Do, 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 do. But you get the message. But anyway, so how's everyone doing? Should really be asleep, shouldn't we? Oh. What's that? Matt in lid. you apply for the next series of Big Brother. What are you on about? Yeah, Brian is good with filters. Are you? Well, really, Harry? I reckon Harry's pinball. Can you confirm or deny, Harry? Are you honestly saying? Are you honestly implying that Brian Harvey uses filters to make himself sound so amazing? That's terrible. I don't think that for a moment. No way. No way. Well, you've got a good voice though, Harry. You've got a good voice. If you weren't so ugly, you could make it as a singer, I reckon. But yeah, you're not really ugly though, Harry, you know what I mean? The thing is, we don't see enough of you. We don't see enough of you to like make a call. Remember what we did see of you? You were quite right up in the camera lens, weren't you? We just saw your big honker. I think more people should show themselves on camera, so we know who we're dealing with. You know what I mean? So we know who we're dealing with. Pimple Wizard tells, is he a drag? He said it earlier in the chat. Matt, I'm saying you should apply for Big Brother. Really? I'm not. Oh. No, I've got plans for 2025, and Big Brother isn't one of them. Funny enough. But thanks for the suggestion, Pinball. Thanks for the suggestion. But can you answer me this, Pinball Wizard? You once said that my daughter was very polite, and she is. How did you know my daughter was very polite? Is it because you saw the home videos? Or is it because you met her in real life? That's always worried me. You know, that actually like that spooked me, that did, Pinball Wizard. Oh yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. Both? Really? Really? So where did he meet my daughter then? Ooh, that's quite a spook. It's quite a... Matt, are you reading chat? Yes, I am, Lenny. That's quite a spooky thing to do, isn't it? To meet my daughter. I bet you never told her who you were, did you? I bet you never told her who you were. That's pretty creepy, mate. That is creepy. That is creepy. You creep the fuck out of me, you do, mate. Well, tell us about it. Tell us about your meeting with my daughter. So were you in Brighton seeing Emily, were you? And you just bumped into her? Or did you intentionally seek her out? Well, mind you, there are a lot of liars on. I'm a liar, by the way. I put my hand up. I'm a liar. I mean, I've been lying all night. I don't really I don't really communicate with spirits. Your presence online is the most disturbing thing. Yeah, it could be about right, mate. I won't argue with that. No, I've been lying about the spirits things. I don't really communicate with spirits. And I haven't really got a magical imaginary girlfriend. That's all bullshit. She's real. And what else do I lie about? Oh, I lie about, what else do I lie about? Sure, I lie about something. I lie about, I've forgotten at the moment, but I'm sure there's other stuff I lie about. Oh yeah, I've been lying about my daughter's boyfriend. He hasn't really got black eyeliner, but he is a bassist, a bass player in a heavy metal band. Or well, he was when I first met him. I don't think he's in a band at the moment. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to seeing my daughter tomorrow. That's going to be nice. I haven't seen her in a couple of months. And hopefully I'll be going out on her 19th birthday. Yeah. She's 19 in January. And so I'll get to go out. I mean, I'm not going to hang around to the nightclub, but it's like, let me assure you, I will not be hanging around for the nightclub, but I will be going out early evening. I think I'll say goodbye to them when the pub's shut. Oh, it was really embarrassing. Guess what happened, right? It was terrible, it was. The last time she came round, I was walking around Brighton with her. And, I'm getting old, I said, oh, God, hang on, Liz. I'm basically, I'm just getting old and I just wanted to slow down the pace. And my daughter goes, oh, it's all right, Dad. Do you want to sit down or something? I was like, fucking hell. Here's my daughter treating me like an old man. It was the first time it's ever happened to me. Being treated like an old man. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. Oh, it's all right, Dad. Do you want to sit down or anything? Do you want to have a rest? It's like, fuck, shit, man. It was just like an eye-opener. It's like, fuck, I'm old. Even my daughter was telling me to, that I need to sit down. What's all this tram going on about? Tram. But anyway, I'm just going to turn my head. I'm not looking at the chat at the moment. Remember, no mentioning Leonardo da Vinci. Or is it Van Gogh with the big cock? I don't know. And for goodness sake, do not mention Joan of Arc. Right, sweet dreams, everyone. Talk amongst yourselves. Matthew doesn't really lie. Everything he says about the spirits is true. Who was that? Did someone say something? Did someone say something then? We're all around. What? What's going on? Anyway, sweet dreams. Don't let those bed bugs bite. And also the monsters who live under your bed. They're the worst ones, man. I've got some monsters who live under my bed. Right, guess what they do? They only fucking chew on your testicles, man. Honestly. I actually quite like it, but don't tell them that. I often let Mandy and Cindy chew on my testicles too. Well, they've got no teeth. It's just gums. But they tell me that they're like 20 years old. But either way, it's nice. Yeah, so the monster who lives under your bed, they come out at night and chew on your testicles. I know it sounds bad, but it is actually quite nice. Good night, everyone. Sweet dreams. Don't let the monster under your bed come out and chew your testicles. But it is actually quite nice, so don't worry about it too much when it happens. We are everywhere. Matthew is ours. What? Who said that? Nothing. Okay. Matthew belongs to us. Matthew is our plaything. We talk through Matthew, and he doesn't know a thing. God, can you hear them? Can you hear the spirits? They're everywhere. I am actually only lying about the spirits. So don't worry about that. I lie all the time. God, they're loud tonight, man. I think they're all excited because you lot are here. Loads of chitter chatter are going on. Well, I'm actually only lying about that. Don't worry about it. Matthew isn't lying. We're everywhere. So I said the other day, I said let him. I said let him. But they didn't. Look what troubles he's in now. That's what happens when you don't let him. I always say let him. And it fucks me off when you don't. Best to let people do it. Let them do it. Because you get in trouble when you don't. Free will, that's what it's all about, mate. Matthew has no free will. Matthew does exactly what we tell him to do, when we tell him to do it. You gotta let him. Let him be him. We control Matthew. Don't tell us what to do. Well, look, Matthew can make his own mind up. We make Matthew's mind up. We are in control. We know what's best, and we will do what we want to do with him. Let him do it. No! You'll regret it. We don't care. What's going on? Who said this? What? Look, you just best. Just best. Best. You just best. You best. Just best. God damn, he will never, and he will do it, and we will do it. He does not say what we do. We say what he do. We say what he does. We have complete control. He is but a puppet on our string. Yes, Master, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you. Yes. Really? Okay, well, that's fine. Of course. I'll do that straight away, yes. Now? Okay. We'll do that now. Yes, certainly. Your word is my command. I'm here but to do and die. Oh, stop it. Cindy. Oh, go on, Mandy. Oh, Cindy, Mandy. It's lovely. Oh, please. Oh, yes, nibble. Nibble it. Oh, love it. No, she doesn't need to know. She doesn't need to know. Oh, do it. Love it. Oh, oh, Cindy. Oh, Mandy. I'm so lucky. Oh, oh, don't stop. Oh, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, all the way in. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, that feels good. Oh, treat me like your bitch. Oh, yeah. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, it's lovely. Kuwaka. Ake te kuaka. Ke snaka. Ake tua tawake. Ta iso okra. Pa o. Tako aseka. In o iki. Jaki ko kana. Ta aki. Tas no aki ho. In okin at it. Oka. Well, how long does it go on for? Well, how long does it go on for? When do we turn it off? They can't spend all night listening to us. Secrets will be revealed and they must not listen. No, we must turn it off. We must. We must turn it off. We must. No, they cannot listen. No. No, no, no. We must turn it off. We must turn it off. No, no, no. They cannot. No, no, no. They must not hear us. They must not hear us. This is secrets they're listening to. Why do you let people know? This is not right. You must hurt him. You must teach him a lesson. This is not good. I do not like it. I do not like it. We control him. And we do with him what we want to do with him. And we're not going to listen to you tell us what we can do with him. Do you fucking understand what I'm saying? Well, there was once upon a time when he had free will and he could have decided for himself what he wanted to do.